honor to be here today to celebrate the International Day of Nonviolence, which coincides with the birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi, one of the greatest champions of peace and nonviolence in human history. And it's very wonderful to celebrate this today, because 2 weeks ago, or 2 weeks away from the biggest festival we celebrate in the country, a time when we shed our animosities and embrace human relationships. So what better time than today to talk of peace, of Shanti, that too in the land of where Gautam Buddha was born. Gandhi himself said, "Non-violence is the greatest force at the disposal of mankind. It is mightier than the mightiest weapon of destruction devised by the ingenuity of man." We have seen worldwide that weapons and wars are futile in securing peace, in securing security or development for the people. This is leading us to introspection and decisions of seeking non-violent solutions. Mahatma Gandhi had learned over his experience that violence can only cultivate violence, can only cultivate hate, can only cultivate prejudice and evil. The only path forward, as advocated by Gandhiji and followed by Martin Luther King and Nelson Mandela, is the path of nonviolence. Because nonviolence not just represents the absence of violence, but the presence of justice, the presence of dignity, and the presence of harmony. It serves us both as a moral compass and a practical strategy transforming society. Here in Nepal, our culture is deeply imbued with the values of non-violence and tolerance. I am no stranger to Nepal. I was here 10 years ago. I have witnessed with profound sense of national identity and pride that you, the great Nepalis, have in your cultural diversity. I have seen the remarkable resilience, the remarkable solidarity that you have displayed during the times of crisis. And it is this spirit that drew me back to Nepal. And I look forward to working with all of you again, both in transitioning from the LDC status to a middle income status. What a source of pride to all of us. All these aspirations of Nepal are attainable through our collective efforts as one human family. We just need to look around and draw inspiration from the guidance from Nepal's rich and diverse religious traditions that promote non-violence, peace, fostering tolerance, fostering harmony and coexistence among the different faiths, whether it's Hinduism, Buddhism, Islam, Christianity, and other. Again, what a source of pride to all of you. You can teach the rest of the world about harmony and non-violence. So how can non-violence help us address today's pressing issues? Gandhiji had said, you must be the change you want to see in this world. So practicing non-violence starts from our personal lives, from our personal level. It all starts with respecting and understanding between oneself and others. It starts from our home, representing our spouses, our children, our elders, our neighbors, however different they are from ourselves. It goes on a society level, respecting and accepting people for who they are, regardless of their gender, of their ethnicity, and of their caste. When all of us follow these basic tenets of nonviolence, it becomes easier to unravel complicated knots, and whenever they are within the family, within the society, and within the country at large. My last point, how can we resolve political and social disputes and strengthen our democracy and rule of law to steer any country, including my own country, into an era of trust and peace? It's really by applying dialogue, methods like dialogue, like negotiations and peaceful protests. Non-violence can help us establish accountability and respect for human rights by applying principles like truth, forgiveness, and reconciliation. Dear participants, as we commemorate this International Day of Nonviolence, let us all recommit ourselves to embody these values and principles in our daily life. Let us remember that nonviolence is not just a moral obligation, but a practical imperative for our collective survival and well-being. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Very, very धन्यवाद.